Hey peeps! Happy New Year. Loving and being very passionate about self-development and also helping other people. Whatever I learn, I'm always very eager to pass it on to the next person and the next person. I've finally discovered my special why, and now that I know that, it's going to aid everything I do. I'm doing a lot of groundwork to get 2019 ready, and I'd say we're about 70% complete. What? I hope you guys haven't been seeing my fingers. I've got glue all over it. My goodness, nasty. Hey peeps! Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I put my makeup on and got to film it, because all of a sudden there's an amount of joy on my body. That I've got my lights, camera, and action. So I'm in a bit of an awkward position because this hair very high. So I've tried to fit the hair and my head in the frame. So hopefully this isn't too weird. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. So been a bit quiet on MCTV, and I kind of did mention this in a video I did just before the year ended last year, that I was planting a lot of seeds in the ground, doing a lot of groundwork to get 2019 ready, and I'd say we're about 70% complete. We've still got that little bit left to do before the things that I have in mind, or the plans that God has deposited in me for this channel, before we start to get it on a roll. And yes, we still have some of our Christmas decorations around, hence the, what do you call that thing, the mistletoe? Stocking mistletoe. Normally we have a bit of a tradition. We put the Christmas tree last minute, so maybe Christmas Eve. We don't put it down until March. But this year we decided to be a bit more normal and take it down, but this stuff is still down. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to make a quick video just to say Happy New Year, and also to tell you guys about my my new venture. It's called the Quest Network, and I've had this in mind for a long time. Some of you may or may not remember the Love Fest from last year. We had a Valentine's event take place with some amazing special guests and some amazing guests. We did a lot of activities. It was a Valentine's event open to both guys and girls. Towards the end of last year, maybe from summer, I had it in mind to expand that a bit more, expand the Valentine's event. But then towards the end of the year, God was telling me, it's time to take this further than just Valentine's, because I found myself, whilst I started to walk in purpose last year, just loving and being very passionate about self-development and also helping other people. Whatever I learn, I'm always very eager to pass it on to the next person and the next person. Hence why when I lost weight, I wrote a weight loss ebook, and thank you guys so much for the support on that so far. I don't always get a chance to respond to comments on this channel because it can get a bit much, because we have so many different segments going on, and I myself am involved in a few different teams and stuff. But thank you guys for the support on that. People bought the book. I wasn't expecting that. Of course, I was expecting one or two buys, but I wasn't expecting the amount of response that it got. So I was really excited and happy and grateful for that. So thank you guys. If any of you purchased or shared or just commented on the video, the support was amazing, and thank you for congratulating me on my weight loss. It's not easy, but we got there. I can eat normally again, obviously within moderation, but I can eat rice again and not have to worry about I need to lose this and this. So I'm in a great place weight wise, guys. So thank you for that. And yeah, so I'm just using that as an example. Whatever I learn, I like to pass it on. Even this channel, a majority of my segments, so chit chat, I like to pass that knowledge of I've been through this in life. This is how you should do it. This is how you shouldn't do it. And same thing with even being mochunks. I'm trying to give you guys a good idea of what it's like being a young creative, trying to just make it in this thing called life. I've finally discovered my special why, and now that I know that, it's going to aid everything I do. And simply, my passion is media, but purpose is to teach. So that is going to change everything I do on this channel. It's going to affect the way I approach life. It's going to affect the things that I accept in terms of collaborations. It's going to determine who I allow into my life. It's going to determine who I allow myself to be of service to. So finding my special why is really what's pushed Little Event Love Fest to move up into something I now call the Quest Network. And that is a network of women that are passionate about improving themselves in their personal, professional and spiritual lives. And I'm really, really excited because in teaching others, it gives me a chance to grow that much more. It makes you more disciplined in the things that you're teaching. And I'm just really, really excited. So I literally tweeted it about 2 weeks ago, and a lot of people signed up to our mailing list. And then we told them, okay, cool, that it's a paid service in terms of if you want to take this a bit further, we can have you on our mailing list, inform you of events, but if you want to take this a bit further in terms of having resources, monthly tasks, newsletters to help you better your perspective and in turn better your life, and develop in those 3 areas. So we're having events, monthly events. We have weekly newsletters that we're going to be sending out. We have monthly tasks in terms of do this month if you want to improve in this certain area. Ooh, my back just clicked. Wow. What else do we have going on? We're just building a nice community of like-minded women that just want to be better. I think it's amazing when women come together and when they have one primary focus to be better, and they're helping and aiding each other within that community as well. So do follow us on Instagram at The Quest Network. Do subscribe to our mailing list to actually be a paid member. You get more perks, more resources to grow. You can also join, and I'll put that in the link below as well. I'm really, really excited for those that have already signed up to be paid members. Those of you that are signed up to the mailing list, you will still get maybe the odd newsletter, not on a regular basis though, but you'll always get information about events. So it'll be members first, mailing list second, and then public last. So we have our first event this year. It's a vision board party, purpose and purses, securing the bag, securing yourself, because I don't want people to get too carried away with securing the bag without, securing their mental health. Oh, what? I hope you guys haven't been seeing my fingers. I've got glue all over it. My goodness, nasty. Because you've got your mental health to look after, you've got your personal life to look after. It's all in one, as well as looking after yourself spiritually as well. So that event will be on Saturday the 19th of Jan. Tickets are already selling fast. Before we even got it to the public, all the members had taken all the early bird tickets. This is why it's good to be on the mailing list, so you can get all the event information, event tickets ASAP. Oh yeah, another perk of being a member, a paid member, you get discounts on events, and if you're a premium member, you get free events as well. So it's all really, really exciting, and I am happy to have those that are on board already, and I want more of you to come on board with that. So first event, Purpose and Purses. Second event, the Love Fest 2019. So the Love Fest is coming back. It's going to be bigger and better. When tickets are ready, of course, members and those on the mailing list will get that first, and then everybody else. So you know what to do. Get on the mailing list. Better still, become a member for more perks. What do I have in mind for this year? Apart from what I've already mentioned in terms of MCTV, I don't want to give too much away. But I remember when the clock turned midnight and it was 2019. The last bit of 2018 for me was very tough. In fact, the whole of 2018 was a bit of a roller coaster. You guys, and because I'm such an open book, you guys probably know most of what happened in terms of the bad and the good, in fact. And I'm just very grateful to God that through it all, He's kept me. If I didn't have God, I actually don't know where I would be physically, mentally especially. Some of you who have listened to my testimony know that I've suffered with anxiety and, dare I say, depression, especially during my university journey. becoming an adult, and there were so many things that happened in 2018 that played with my mental health. It was almost like the devil was poking and okay, that one didn't get you. Okay, let me bring this storm and see if you won't fall. And you know what? There were moments where I fell, in terms of I got into that place of anxiety, depression. You guys must have seen in my Be Mochunks, one of the episodes, I had a week-long rot because it was just like, again, God, again, haven't I had enough of a up and down kind of year? But I just thank God, and I think 2018 for me was a lot of struggling to be happy, struggling to be in God, struggling to stay on top of my mental health, struggling to be good. And 2019, for the first time, the minute it was midnight, I felt genuine joy. Not the kind of joy that you have to force, not the kind of joy that you have to rev yourself up in the spirit. You know, words have power. Sometimes you do have to speak over yourself and shake yourself up. But in that moment, I actually felt joy, and I just knew that this year is going to be a good year. The omen, I believe so strongly in omens and how you start the year. Like, of course, there's the power of God that can turn things around. But in that moment, I just had so much faith that so much is in store in 2019. And I'm really, really excited to see how God unravels that, because it's been a whole season of trusting God and just letting him. I'm just in the boat and he's just steering it, and I'm following him wherever he wants to take it. And I'm really, really excited for what 2019 is going to be like. I hope you guys are patient enough with me to get my stuff together for MCTV, because once we start, by God's special grace, it's going to be amazing. Thank you guys so much for working with me. Initially, I wanted to get to 30k last year. I have that on my vision board, but we got to 12k, a bit away from what I wanted, which is why I took a step back. Let's re-strategize, let's do the groundwork, and I know this year is going to be even bigger than what I anticipated for last year. So yeah, that's all I really have for you guys to do. Happy New Year again. I wish you guys all the best in all your ventures. Join the Quest Network if you're a woman and you want to grow. Eventually, maybe we could expand it to the men. Not that I would be running it. We never know how it's going to come out. Hint, hint, Jesus. But one of these days. But yeah, guys, make sure you like to reflect it. Share with your friends. Comment down below the things I spoke about, and subscribe to the channel for more. Until next time, guys. Peace and love. Peace and chunks. My hands are dirty. Let me wave with this hand.